The story of Skitters the house spider. Near the beginning of July, during the ungodly hours when I should have been asleep, I spotted something moving on my wall. A spider. Now, dear viewer, I have arachnophobia. Not the scream and burn down the house kind anymore, but the kind where I still get cold sweats if the bastard's bigger than a thumbnail. But this spider, he was kinda cute, small, harmless looking. So despite my fight or flight instincts kicking in, I trapped him in a nearby cup and released him gently onto the balcony. Go forth, little guy, touch grass, live your best spider life. That should have been the end. It wasn't. Roughly a week later, mid-afternoon, I glance up and see a now slightly larger spider crawling across my wall. It's him. Same leggy gait, same beady eyes. He'd grown a bit, as if to say,
"You thought you'd seen the last of me."
Once again, I captured him in the cup of relocation and returned him to the balcony. Stay out, I warned. I mean it. He didn't listen. A few days passed. It was late at night when I caught movement near the ceiling. There he was again, wedged into the seam between the wall and the ceiling like he paid rent. At this point, it was a battle of wits, and unfortunately for him, I had opposable thumbs and a cup. Out he went again. I was convinced that would be the end of our little game. I underestimated Skitters 𝖈𝖍𝖊𝖈𝖐. Weeks passed. I'd almost forgotten about him. But today, he returned, and he was huge. Not tarantula huge, but big enough that past me would have screamed. Presently, just sighed and reached for the cup. This time, I decided it was time to do what had to be done. Take him far away. No more balcony. No more chance of return. I even gave him a name. Skitters 𝖈𝖍𝖊𝖈𝖐. Because of his tenacity and his tendency to parkour at my white walls like a caffeine-drunk gymnast, I had a plan. Move him to a new, more secure cup and take him down the block. But fate had other plans. In my attempt to transfer him, I slipped. The rim of the cup hit him hard. Panic set in. I tried to save him, set him next to a damp paper towel, nudged him gently, hoped he'd recover. But the signs were clear. His little legs curled inward. His body barely moved. He was suffering. With a heavy heart, I ended it. I killed Skitters 𝖈𝖍𝖊𝖈𝖐. And despite my fear of spiders, I was devastated. Not because he was special in the grand biological sense. He was probably just some run-of-the-mill house spider. But because he'd persisted, despite the fear, despite the rejections, despite the 3 separate evictions, he came back. Over and over. He was annoying, brave, stupid, resilient, a little dude with a death wish and a climbing addiction. And in the end, he became my homie. So rest easy, Skitters. May your next life be full of fat flies and no fumbling humans with shaky hands. You may not be missed by my arachnophobia, but you will be absolutely missed by me. Rest in peace, Skitters 𝖈𝖍𝖊𝖈𝖐.
It's Monday, gotta get up on Monday. Nobody's looking forward to the week. Monday, gotta get up on Monday. Nobody's looking forward to